By this point, you should have identified an innovation opportunity. You think you can solve a market problem, fulfill a market need, or you have an idea for a better business model. So the next step in the innovation formula is customer discovery, validating that your idea is valuable to people. Interviewing your target market in person is one of the best ways to help validate your idea. But asking the right questions in the right way is critical. You don't want to fall into the trap of confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is something almost all of us fall victim to at some point in our lives. This bias occurs when you have an opinion about something, and rather than looking for evidence that differs from that opinion, we do the opposite. We look for evidence to support our opinion. For example, I thought the stock market would go down during a recent shift in the political environment. I read dozens of articles from experts who predicted the market would crash. It didn't. It went up. I found evidence to confirm my opinion, and that evidence hardened my opinion. So be aware of confirmation bias and don't allow it into your customer discovery. Okay, let's talk about interviewing. But first, I'd like to share an example of how not to interview. Earlier in my innovation journey, I had an idea that would help prevent credit card fraud, a multi-billion-dollar worldwide problem. I thought my idea would change the world. I asked dozens of friends and family about the idea. That was my first mistake. Friends and family typically tell you what you want to hear. Second mistake, I asked them if they thought my idea was a good one. 100% said yes. That type of question is like asking someone if your baby is beautiful. Everyone will typically say yes. I even convinced a point-of-sale manufacturer device to develop a prototype, further convincing me that my market idea for innovation was a good one. My question should have been directed to non-friends and family in the target market. And I should have asked, how much are you willing to pay to protect your credit card transactions? Since consumers don't directly pay for credit card fraud, the answer would have been zero, meaning my innovation idea was not valuable to people. That can be hard to hear from many innovators. Let's look at a hypothetical example of how to conduct customer discovery. You have an idea that will help people save time and money by reducing food wastes. Let's call it the Smart Pantry. You ask someone in the target market, are you interested in learning about the Smart Pantry? They reply, no. Interview over. You learned nothing. Let's try someone else. Does your household waste a lot of food? Same answer, no. Interview over. A better approach is to ask open-ended questions. Don't ask yes/no questions. For example, in your household, what food groups do you believe have the most spoilage? Or maybe another way, please estimate the cost of your annual food wastes. Great, I have a solution for that, the Smart Pantry. The Smart Pantry can help you save time and money by suggesting shopping lists based on inventory, alert you regarding expiration dates, track your budget, even suggest recipes based on what's in your pantry. What do you think about such a solution? Okay, these are open-ended questions that will hopefully start a dialogue. Having a dialogue about the cost versus benefits of your solution is the goal of the interviews. Now you can start talking about pricing. To summarize, don't ask friends and family, ask people in the target market, ask open-ended questions, and make sure you learn something during each interview. Pivot your solution as appropriate based on what you learn in the interviews. Now, there are other techniques such as asking for pre-orders, but we will save that for another video. I hope this provides some insights into conducting customer discovery. See you in the next video. Thank you.